Okay, so be honest with me right now. How many of you out there predicted exactly what happened tonight? Because I'll be honest with you guys, man, this was impressive. This was really, really, really impressive. But that is the beautiful thing about the sport of MMA, right? In one night, a fighter that you think is a world beater, a fighter that you think is so much better than than you could imagine, could go out there and get exposed. I mean, we saw that happen with Renan Barao when he fought TJ Dillashaw. We were all thinking of Renan Barao as possibly being one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. He runs into TJ Dillashaw, and TJ Dillashaw definitely exposed some major weaknesses in his approach to fighting. Blows him out the water, stops him. And also a fighter that you maybe overlook a little bit, or at least you don't think he's up to par to who he's about to fight. He could go in there, put on the performance of his life, and completely change your mind. I think a similar thing possibly happened tonight with Giga Chikadze. If you're one of those special people that knew this was going to happen, perhaps you've been following Giga Chikadze way longer than the rest of us. You've been following him throughout his whole kickboxing career. You've seen every single side of him, and you knew 100% that he was going to go out there and completely shut down and finish Edson Barboza. Kudos to you, because I did not think that was going to happen. Now, that's not to say I didn't think he could win the fight. I just thought that it was going to be way more competitive than it was. I thought we would potentially see a hard fought decision with one of them edging the fight out. That's what I thought was going to happen. But right away, the biggest shock to me was that Giga Chikadze was possibly faster than Edson Barboza. That is a shock. It really is a shock, because we don't come across men often who not only can they match the speed of Barboza, but actually rival the speed, actually move faster than he does. In the first round, these two men were throwing kicks with reckless abandon. They were acting like they haven't seen what's been going on recently with all these damn shin breaks and shin injuries. They were throwing full power kicks, and even when the other would check the kick, they're like, I don't care. They kept going for it, which just shows you the mentality of these kickboxers who've been kicking for years and years and years. They're so well conditioned. They're so confident. They've thrown these kicks so many times that they literally don't care. They're not even thinking in their head, in their mind, what could possibly go wrong. They're just slamming kicks into each other's shins. Barboza will try to kick. Giga will check the kick. Giga tries to kick. Barboza will check it. Giga goes to southpaw, tries to land his famous Giga kick where he fires off a roundhouse to the body, and Barboza is checking the roundhouse to the body expertly, like we haven't seen in a very long time. Literally lifting up his knee as opposed to trying to block it. As opposed to trying to block the kick, he lifts up his knee like he's checking a regular leg kick, and Giga's shin slams into Barboza's leg. It was incredible to witness. First round, Barboza is pressuring him, very pressure heavy, and that's where we start to see, damn, there is a speed difference here, and it's not the speed difference that we generally see on the side of Barboza. He's usually the guy that's like, when he's moving, he's a lot faster than his opponent. No, we were seeing a speed advantage for Giga, and that was like, what the hell is this? So first round, I will definitely say that Chikadze won the first round. He was able to land very clean shots. They exchanged leg kicks very well. Like I said, both of them doing a very good job of defending each other's kicks. But very close to that, very close to the end of the first round, Giga, he put on a lot of pressure, poured pressure on Barboza. Very fast hands, was able to land a few clean shots. That definitely edged him out in the first round. Round number two, I think Barboza won the second round. He was doing a much better job, especially with firing body shots. I mean, he found a few. He found a hole in the game of Giga. Well, I'd say a weakness to exploit, and that's with the body shots. And that's a very good shot to use against a man that's moving very well, like Chikadze was moving. I mean, the dude was circling left and right, just constantly moving, switching stances from southpaw to conventional. And when you have a man that's doing that, and your style is Muay Thai, where you're a lot more effective if your opponent is standing directly in front of you, it's very difficult to plan out your attacks, to know exactly what you're going to throw. Because if you say, okay, I'm going to throw a leg kick, you don't know when they're going to try to switch to southpaw. You know what I mean? You want to throw a cross, you don't know when they will switch to southpaw, and everything changes. So the constant stance switching, you can definitely tell that it was messing with Barboza. So he decided to start going for something that was at least for sure going to bank some results, which was the body shots. And the body shots were nasty. Clearly, you can see the body shots were, it was doing damage. It was clearly doing damage. So Barboza, in my opinion, definitely won the second round. But in round number 3, pain. Round number 3, Chikadze. The biggest thing you would notice was the downfall of Barboza, is he was trying to trade round punches versus straight punches. And as always, in every scenario that you can think of, straight punches generally beats out round punches. If you have someone that's throwing a lot of looping shots, they're trying to pull and counter with the hook, they're trying to throw hooks over your jabs, they're trying to throw check hooks when you're throwing a cross at them, the straight punches, man, those linear punches, they always get to the target a lot faster than your hooks will. And Giga, he chose the right weapons, and in round number 3, it absolutely paid off. He was able to hurt Edson Barboza, hurt him so bad. Barboza, wobbles when he hit him with a beautiful cross as Edson was trying to hit him with a check hook. Of course, it doesn't work. Barboza stumbles back to the cage, falls into the cage. Giga sits him down and then locks in a Darce choke. Tries to finish it, but Barboza, of course, being a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, Giga Chikadze being a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, Barboza, even though he was hurt, his defense was very good. He was able to work his defense properly, survived that, and then Giga let him up. As he let him up and he was about to stand up, he blasted Barboza again. Barboza falls into the cage, falls over, and the referee saw enough and ended the fight, and that is how that one ended. We can absolutely say Edson Barboza was outstruck in that fight. He definitely was outstruck, but man, it's like, it's not the first time we've seen him get outstruck in the octagon. We've seen him get outstruck by Justin Gaethje. We've also seen him actually get outstruck by Michael Johnson. You guys need to go watch that fight. Like, Michael Johnson was able to land some very clean shots on him. Barboza was also outstruck by Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Donald Cerrone was able to sit him down with a beautiful jab, which then led to him submitting Barboza with a rear naked choke. So we've seen him get outstruck in the octagon before. It's not like he's won every single striking battle that he's been in. So it's like, on one hand, it's to be expected, but then on the other hand, it's like, damn, this really proves that Giga is so much better than we all initially thought, because this is the most dangerous man that he's ever fought in the octagon. Not only did he win the fight, he stopped him. He outstruck him. He beat him. Clearly beat him. Now, a lot of people would say it was a quick stoppage. The referee should have let the fight go on a little bit longer. I tend to agree a little bit, but I also think that the ref saved him. Saved him because Barboza is not exactly known to be the most durable guy in the world. If this was Max Holloway we were talking about, yeah, I'd be up in arms. Like, let Max Holloway fight to survive. Because Max will recover. Max will be fine. If this was Nate Diaz, it'd be different. If this was Dustin Poirier, it'd be different. If it was Frankie Edgar, it'd be different. But this is Edson Barboza. He's not exactly the zombie type. The type to get hurt badly, and then, like, recover quickly and come back and win the fight. He hasn't done that too much. He's not known for that, is my point. So, that's why, personally, I'm not too up in arms about the stoppage. But I do wish they would have let it go on just a little bit longer, just to see if maybe Barboza could have, just found something. But either way, I'm not mad. I'm sad for Edson. Huge fan. Was really rooting for him in this one. But it's hard not to respect what the hell Giga just did in this fight. It's impressive. It's absolutely fucking impressive. And major congratulations to him. And that is where we are going to end it. That is where we're going to end it. Really good night of fights. Kevin Lee, man. Kevin Lee. I was really hoping you would be able to pull this one out. Didn't really work out for him, but, that's just the way it goes in the world of MMA. But that is it. Thank you for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to leave a like. Let me know what your thoughts are on the fight card and the main card and the main event in general. Let me know, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. As always, stay safe. Good night, folks.